Hey guys, my name is Malana B. Jayde. I'm a business developer that can help bring your dreams to reality through the magic of project management and self-development tools. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about how to manage your digital files. I know a lot of us are like, oh my god, I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to do this. It's something you've been avoiding for like a million years. I was avoiding it for a million years and I'm like, I know I can fix it, but I didn't want to do it. Your desktop is probably like filled with a bunch of digital files. PDFs over here, screenshots of your favorite things, videos over here. And if you were anything like I used to be, you would make a folder that said like to organize and throw all the stuff on the desktop to that folder. And then it just snowballs and snowballs and you have a billion hard drives. Madness has to stop. I came up with a system to keep me a little bit more organized because it's still honestly a difficult thing to tackle, but I came up with a mechanic that could work. So let's check it out. You guys are going to be so excited about how simple this method is. Before I adapted this style, I had like two primary folders. One was for business, one was for personal. And you would go into those folders and then they would have subfolders. And then those subfolders would have subfolders. And it would take me forever to find the document that I needed. So I knew I had to do something. And this is why I created the A to Z method. The A to Z method starts with you creating a primary folder that just says A to Z, like you guys see here. And then when you click on that, you're going to create all different subfolders that has each letter of the alphabet. So A, B, C, D, and so on. So once that is done, I have a few rules that help me keep this even more organized. So here's what I need you guys to do. Be very specific when you're labeling your subfolders. So for example, I don't have a folder that says social media, but I do have a folder that says Instagram. See, so I kind of drilled down to specify, and it makes it very easy to find what you're looking for quickly. So when you click on Instagram here, you see the second very important thing for you to have a scheme to how you're organizing the files themselves. So for example, for my Instagram, it has the date, which was 12/12/19 dash the title. And the title is a description of what would be on Instagram. So this is like full moon in Gemini. So this will allow me to search things fairly quickly, or if I am looking through, I know, oh, that was posted on this day and I can find it. Another rule of mine that's super important when you're adapting this is no more than 5 clicks. What do I mean by that? So let me get out of here completely to show you guys. So this is click number 1. Okay, let's say I'm going to the Instagram folder. That's click number 2. Right? Going to Instagram, that's click number 3. So I have 2 more clicks, which means I can have a subfolder here and maybe one other subfolder before all my primary files have to be in that folder. And that's what stops the snowballing, is I have a 5-click rule. So if it cannot be into 5 clicks, it needs to be consolidated. And that allows me to stay super, super, super organized. And lastly, this one's gonna be like a mind blower for you guys. You're gonna be like, I don't know if I can adapt this now, but I don't like to save my files on my computer because I've noticed that with the solid state hard drive epidemic, which is, I love solid state hard drive, but it's costing more to buy space. I'm finding that it's so easy to hit my limits and I have to clean up quicker than normal. So what I like to do is not to save anything on my computer so that that's never an issue. And I like to integrate cloud storage. I'm a box.com girl. And what I love about box.com is that they allow you to integrate a folder on your computer. You guys, you see these are not organized because I had to implement them into the A to Z method. But it allows you to take these files and it's just mirroring what's on the platform already. So it's really, 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 really cool and easy and simple. But what I do is I back everything up on a hard drive. And so that's kind of like everything I need is going to be in my cloud or it's going to be a backup on my hard drive. One of my next goals is to implement RAID storage, which will allow that
hard drive to be backed up several times so I do not lose files. And guys, please do not leave comments about RAID. I'm still learning a lot about it, but pretty much all it does is back up your primary hard drive several times. And there's different levels of RAID, and that's as far as I know right now. And that is kind of the overall gist of how I manage my files. So to recap, you're going to want to start off, do your A to Z folder, make sure you do all your letters of the alphabet, be very, 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 very specific. And after you're being specific, you want to make sure that you're keeping your file names, like a scheme to your file names. Oh, I forgot to show you guys one more thing that I do that's really important. For the people that do, like, I have a business and I obviously have a personal life, I like to use tags. And what this does is, for example, I might tag this particular tag, I might put this into business or personal, which one? I'll just pick business for now. And that allows me to have a general scope. And when I go to business here, all my business files are here. But that allows me to like still follow my 5-click rule, but still be able to have like larger category titles here. I hope that makes sense, but I love tags. It's a lifesaver when you're using this method. And I was in the middle of my recap and I showed you guys something new. Make sure I didn't forget anything else. No, yeah, and if you guys really can implement the cloud storage, it will be really, really helpful. I think it will save that step of you not having to always clean up your computer, which is, if you do anything with larger files, or you're trying to like start a YouTube channel, or you're trying to be, you're housing a lot of video footage, you'll see that this is a lifesaver. It saves a ton of time.
I'm glad you guys took some time today to watch this video, but I know it's probably a lot to retain. So what I did was create a 1-page sheet, a little cheat sheet that you can refer back to that has all the steps that we discussed in this video today. And I also included a download of the ABC method that we talked about. It has all the folders A through Z already created, so you'll be able to skip a whole entire step in the process. If you like this content, please don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you want to see more things like this, or comment, tell me anything else that I can help you guys with when it comes to organization or business tips. Then I will see you guys next time.